You want to call everybody now, just something we're not for read now because
and not read them because some things. Yeah.
Just something we're not for read now because
and not read them because some things.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Such a wonderful day. Bright and pleasant Sunday. Very bright and pleasant Sunday. I just welcome you all guys to my weekend in review. As you all know, I normally do weekend in review every Sunday. I did like now call you back. But I will make you call that lady we come North Carolina. They can take you auntie waiting I remember. Ebo that lady we been the work to Dr. Cool. That you auntie that it's in the car Atlanta, yeah? Could you yes, Stella Lee can pick you juice. Okay, I will talk to you later day on live. Okay. Sunday in review, I'm sorry. Just a little bit really not prepared, but okay, I am right now. Okay. Today is Sunday, and today it's Sunday in review. As usual, normally when I'm doing my review, I do not read comments, so don't expect me to read any comment or answer to any comment. As you all know, the issues that happened the last week, the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday in Sierra Leone. I want to make it categorically here that I am a part of the PPP. And what happened on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is rather an unfortunate situation that was well orchestrated by the government of President Madabio. The reason why I'm going to tell you that is this. For the past 2 months, for the past 2 years, there have been situations that we Sierra Leoneans have not been really paying close attention to. Since the inception of this government, the issue is that the people voted, indeed, I campaigned for this government. The people voted for this government because we all wanted a new direction. We wanted change. But one thing we came to understand as a people since the inception of this government, I am going to take it step by step so you people can understand where I'm coming from and what I'm saying. Since the inception of this government, we saw immediately this government came, it did a massive sacking of statistics. People lost their livelihood. And at the same time, there was rehiring at the same statistics. And except you want to be a bigot, then you will say you do not know what happened with the hiring and firing at statistics. The next big thing we observed was that the president commissioned a forest guard. How they were recruited, we're still thinking about it. But the president recruited a forest guard. What is their line of job? We do not know. But what we definitely know as a people, a forest guard was enlisted into the military. Going further, this is no secret in this our beloved country. I hope you can share, invite your friend. Please share and invite your friends. This is no secret in our beloved country. If you are an opposition member, your voice will be silenced, as we have seen with Kamarimba. The accusation against Kamarimba, we all know it is unfounded. But being that he is a political opponent, for 2 years, he's being deprived of his freedom. He's being deprived of his fans. He's being deprived of his children. He's being deprived of everything as a human being. People raised their voices. He was taken to court. He has a bailable offense. But for 2 years, he's still languishing in jail. There are so many people that Kamarimba was supporting. There are so many homes that he was helping. There are so many children that he was making provisions for. And all those children, all those families are left alone. Their savior is perishing in jail. It is no secret, we saw what happened with Michael. For only him pointing to the goodness of his mentor, he was incarcerated for 8 good months. We saw what happened to the SLPP guy who came out and said, no, President Bio, I love you, but you're doing this, you're doing that. He was incarcerated for about a year. 2 months to this, what is going on now. Our First Lady, Fatima Bio, who is the spokesman for this government, because we do not know about any other spokesman for this government other than Fatima Bio, because all the information we need from this government comes from Fatima Bio. Who happens to be the First Lady is the first one who declared mob justice on the people of Sierra Leone. Our First Lady is the first one who started preaching violence on the people of Sierra Leone. And what really surprised me, during the time we were saying these things on social media, the government is silent and is still silent about those utterances that were made by the First Lady. We also, as people of Sierra Leone, when the female SLPP convention took place, we heard what our president that we voted for said to us, the people of Sierra Leone, to the extent of cautioning his wife about what she is saying. That tells you that the president and the cabinet are aware of the words that are coming out of the First Lady's mouth. You should let us hit the nail where it should be hidden. When Fatima was saying all these things, in which the Minister of Education, all these people who are Vavasueling today, they had those words from the First Lady against we the people. They were silent. They were cheering on her because they wanted to keep their jobs. Going further down, when you people are talking about tribalism, I do not see anybody who has divided our country more than the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Madabio. As a president, he does not even know what it means to rule a country. No, what it means to rule his house, let alone I say to rule his country. For those of us that have never darkened our shadow in his house, what I saw in my state house steps, the exchange between husband that we voted for and the reply of his wife makes me to wonder, where is our country leading us to? Except you want to be a liar. Except you do not want to face the facts. Since I've been on this earth for 54 good years, I have never seen a president, never in my life seen a president that goes everywhere with his wife on government issues. I have never seen it. And that tells us that these are a team of criminals. Because in as much as the husband is going, the wife is going, they are both having per diem, but they sleep on the same bed, they eat the same food, but both of them are having per diems, both of them are having different hotel bills, both of them are having different servants. It tells you this is a well orchestrated community of criminals that we have voted for. Now, people want to be mad. People want to get angry at the youths. I want you to put yourselves in the situation of these youths. If the first lady can take private jet $13,000 an hour everywhere she goes, 5 hours, 13 times 5, can that not build a workshop, a carpentry workshop in one part of Western? For every trip that they go, this London trip, $48,000. $48,000. That is what the first lady alone has. We're not talking about the president. Don't you think that money, $48,000, can build a soap factory in some part of Western instead of Attire Base? You know, we should have plans. For those of you who know me, I have some men that were deported from, you don't know, but there are so many people who are being deported, and I am helping them. I send them money when I do have it. But now I'm talking to them, I don't have it. I'm not rich. We have to do something. I cannot afford to be sending you money all the time. I can remember during the NPRC time, we used to have soda soap. Now soda soap day. Now soda soap we used to have. The creativity of the youths brought it to iron soap. The same creativity it brought it to soft. They used to greater it. I can remember when I was in Liberia. In Liberia, they never had the soda soap, but they had this big Ghana people. They do the same iron soap. I used to go and buy it. I grate it. I employ the boys to grate it for me, and that was how I used to survive in Liberia. Okay, now 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago, there was an incident. There was an incident in which a lady came out, old lady came out and said things were hard. Her husband does not have a job. A man not get work. He said, "Na logo demonstrate, logo ask this president why things stranga so." Now one great woman, I mean talk am. Well, if they call Dr. Claudia School because she was a presidential candidate, now when they get respect for them as woman, we go lead them. Yes, maybe they call her Then go to her and say, Mama, why make you come, let you go with me? Maybe they call them, maybe they not call them. Maybe na in go to them. Because instead na woman, it feel woman pain. I not feel to say woman be forget stone, a woman be forget sick. The woman then go. They say we go ask Papa President. Wait till make things ganga so. Wait till we see. We see say then go, they arrest this presidential as candidates. They lock them na cell. They molest and beat the woman them inside we state house. They lock the police go back and lock some of them. Then carry them go na cell back. They lock them up. So in a telling me true, how person will come for can ask you say, Papa, Tintiganga, you don't treat us so. You feel to say then one and they go gladdy. Now, this demonstration, we don't plan am for long. Wait till make we plan and the way we plan them. When we talk say we dey make set, we dey do a civil disobedience, we not be planned demonstration. And if anybody tell you say we not succeed, we succeed 1,000,000%. Because for 2 good days, we paralyze the one whole country. Wait till make we do that one, they not so for bad. We do it for let we get the presidency attention. Me people that want make Lena understand one thing. This president, he raised the price of petrol 6 times inside 1 month. Then the way they put on down, now 2 times. The rate way is up, not on the same rate in the bring down. Even though when they talk say the world market it's stronger, when the world market the price don't come down, but we all still na salon it is high. And now when the petrol they high, it affect every aspect of the country. Because we know they do nothing virtually in a salon. Everything they go from pillar to post now by transportation. The soul, what would they make in a salon? We know they use in a salon. Yes, we know they use them, even though we get salt. And we get the best salt in a salon. But we know they use them. Like what I talk about salt too. For going for mile. If this president, when we say it campaign human capital development, been get at them for mile bobo than they. It open a salt processing plants. We all for the get salt in a salon. But no, what you do na attire base. What you make attire base, na they the drugs they come out. Before we come to this coffee order, this civil disobedience. You know, Sarah Leone in a quick for forgets. In a quick for forgets. And our member in the back. 2 weeks ago, now we get one wonderful container. Wonderful container. That container, they come. Congo stop at the government until we say something not right. This other young girl business, you want money me you. Let's go and this again. Oh, okay. So then it's not reach to the time. Anyway, I go do that later. Okay. We go Gary say one wonderful container. Something inside that container there. Yes. When you go Gary, the container overnight is sleep. Container, that container, they want to be Gary say they inside arms, ammunition, fake money, and cocaine. Now the 14 there, I'm making a member. Say that them 14 they be there inside the container. Arms, ammunition, cocaine, and fake money. That one day the whistleblower they been talk. Overnight. I want to make like that pay attention though. Me people the way some of in a just the grab in a talk because in a one talk. But in a they forget whose side are the roots of the problem. Yeah? After this that thing there we hear him say na then thing there be dey inside that container dey. Bro, container turn to chicken overnight. The fake money will not hear again bottom. The arms will not hear again bottom. The guns will not hear again bottom. After 2-3 days, what you hear? The cocaine appear. Na Guinea. Who side the money go? Who side the arms go? Who side the ammunition go? No left that one day under force. Because I want wake up in a brain to waiting the really go on. Because some of you lack understanding. Let we come to this demonstration where we organize. We be don't get the Maconi. Say soldier team. They ready for infiltrate if the people then come on and do. For in a way they follow me for too long. I play the audio for Inanaya. Yes, we don't get the Maconi. So what do we do? We ask with people them in a Sidona oath. Because they don't tell we say the government want show we in military power na didi. And we don't want make people then die. So we tell we people and say, let we allow the government for show in military might. What did happen at the one whole country? All the people they sit on our house. The Tuesday, we tell we people them back say in a sit on our house. We get for draw the government attention. Say this not a monopoly. This now all my yo, now we all get them. Not to matter be you wave and you picking a number for the live better life. And not say the cake not go reach to everybody. But the attitude of you ministers them, the arrogancy of you people them, it's not good for we the Sierra Leonean. So we give you a time. we give you time. In the talk about we PPP, now we go back to the doctor them, where they take care of inner young people them, where they inside the country. When they go to the government, they say, Papa government, you young people them, where you pull come on London, from taxi driver to Minister of Agriculture, where they build 2 swimming pool us inside 3 years. You want to give them all them benefits today. Why you not gonna make we, when they get sleepless night, how many young doctors they don't die? Whether they go for go save people them. Make we life better. I remember one young doctor. They run. Iyomoto cannot get petrol. Take bicycle. Keke. For go save life. Now he end up for lossy life. The doctor then come. Then tell you, say 21 days. With a strike. With a put down with needle. What did this government do? They don't care. They don't care about the people. So they allow the doctor to strike. Lives were lost. 5 days add on top before they consider the people them. But again. In what the president say when he speak the BBC, he say he go for personal and medical. He go for personal and medical. But he could not give in a doctors where they treat in that way campaign for them, in that way vote for them, the basic gloves. But him and wife and his family, they fly. They go for personal and medical. But you not get medical. The MPs they get medical, but you not get medical. The MPs they get petrol and motoka, but you doctor no get petrol and motoka. In alone we think about that day. Now all they want and they do woman they say, power in the happy so we not like. The money we for go na Ministry of Children Affairs, they go to First Lady office, waiting at the essence of First Lady office. In a talk the truth. Now then, that money then day. Now that money then day for the take for the development for the youths. When this president come, he say he go build the biggest tapalapa. He go employ the youths. He now say they employ the youths. Let me tell you now. Either they say that people they are outside, nobody outside. Now waiting the people and they feel inside. Now in there they act with. You know how long people are outside. Don't tell them for Comonado. They're not Comonado. You know how long me on Daphne, Maximilian, Christian Pratt. Don't tell the people of Salon saying that Comonado they go demonstrate for a right. They're not Comonado. But when it don't reach the point of no return, you see them Comonado. Then Comonado for the democratic rights. So not put blame by anybody. Now, as he say, this government want to look about them. I want to make a categorically clear here. Salon no go ever be one party state. And one thing I see about this government, any rising star, when you want rise above Manabio, then go fair all kind way for lock you, the kind of lock Camarema down. Because I cannot imagine if Camarema be there out there like today. How much if for the talk for the people of Salon, but not this government, not the like that. When Dr. Spencer, when you they talk, you for talk about Camarema, lawyer Dr. Reverend Amos, when you they talk, enough for talk the truth. What did Camarema do when they are jailed today? Because what he do is stand up for the people. He stand up for the people. Femi and Claudius Cole, after he not win, he register in consortium of political parties. Because this government, nobody for raise the head above them. What did they do? After they don't go, first of all, in accept, honestly, in Sierra Leone, when in a look them pictures of them want them, when they say, the state send for go arrest Femi Claudius Cole. Thank you, Dr. Claudius Cole, now the day. You be make we see them. Do they look like part of the military or part of the police? We have a talk. I want to make in a member back one thing. I want to make in a member back one thing. Lawrence Liman be don't use one word. He say the presidential guard can take down the military. He don't forget that word though. He say the presidential guard can take down the military. With the presidential guard, I want to make a relator back to forest guard. In the draw the line, low they go no more. Because we the see. And we get the audio when Lawrence Liman and Gento give soldier team money for do exactly what happened so on Friday, on Wednesday. If you go down on my video, you go see I did it. Exactly what happened so it is well orchestrated by SLPP just for discredit even Akisoya. That is all. This government they fight against woman. Now woman they no one see. But we all see Lara Telopias, a citizen of high standing, working for me and you. The president prefer secure in West than secure a woman when they work for the country. It is very, 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 very disturbing. Very, very disturbing when people, when they're in their offices, they fail for speak the truth. Now that make we, when they outside, we go speak and with people that yesterday jaggy the truth. If the truth is an incitement, I am guilty. So help me God. If the truth is an incitement, I am guilty. So help me God. Yes, I am guilty. If the truth is an incitement, so help me God, I'm guilty. 2 days, we told our people, do not go anywhere, sit home. Wait till we see with we eye. Now, SLPP members, including the vice president, going around encouraging people to come out in the streets. It was the vice president and members of the SLPP who encouraged people to come out on the streets. Since Tuesday, we all saw the videos. Except you do not want to be truthful to yourself. Except you don't want to be truthful to yourself. But it was the SLPP that encouraged people to come out on the streets. Knowing fully well they were going to turn their barrel on innocent citizens and blame somebody. This is what this government has been doing since they came to power. 4 years, the blaming game. And I tell you, any man when they think about his old girlfriend, now because what he do, he miss that girlfriend. Because when you don't move on, now before you for the go. But for 4 years, this government, APC, the people voted for you, not APC anymore. If you be there do your job, APC don't get away. But you are not doing your job. I believe in my heart of hearts, Madam, you had good intention for this country. I believe that. But when Fatima came into the mix, it just came and spoiled everything. And Mother is a weak man compared to Fatima. In a face the facts, Fatima na policeman in government. Fatima do so much. When by the time when Sarah Lena go no, waiting he do, forget the money where he gets. For live the kind of life where he want live. When we don't ever dream of, Sarah Lena will cry. Madam, you had a good intention. He had a good intention. But when he mixed the pauper inside the SLPP, now it spoil all thing. It bring inexperienced people them. Now get me wrong, I am one of those who I like our young men to be in politics. Oh yes, I love it. But you get man inside man, and you get man you they see a 14-year working debate a 72-year. But again, you they see a 35-year who is a dumbass that could not debate a 10-year. Well, Mother beyond people that we get in government, they are all 45-year dumbasses that could not even debate a 10-year. They are most of them, they are 45-year-old dumbasses who could not even debate a 4-year-old, a 14-year. Whereas in some other cases, you they get 14-year where go debate a 75-year. Again, it look like this government. I don't think to say Mother Bio be ever think about how it want for structure in cabinets. Mother Bio can pay back, they want the way we help them. And in paying them back, they want that then they destroy Mother Bio. When they feel to say that other people, they know, because what you do, they feel to say they are obligated, Mother Bio is obligated to them. And they are answerable to Fatima. And because of their answerability to Fatima, they are untouchable. And because they feel to say they are untouchable, they are the ones who are destroying his government. Me, I campaigned for Mother Bio when I see manifesto. Yes, I did. I campaign for Madabio to the point that SLPP they look upon themselves by all them bloggers. Then pay for me from Seattle, Washington to New York, $800. Today ticket for tomorrow. Yes, then do them. So if I can't see that player today, I say another support Madabio. Now because of some of them things them where we see where our Madabio allow in wealth for behave. I believe say beaucoup of the SLPP men they idiots. Where be the cosmic today? Now that like a Gladys Camara. When he see waiting at been they see. He come out, he can't talk, I say yes, now we no more, now because of we party. But how this woman they behave, not also, no first lady they for behave. Yes. He come, he talk him. We all hear him. Yeah? So, with that being said, we have to put the problem outside it belong. You no go expect the youth them where you they put the attire base, where you they give cocaine and kush, where you depend, when they depend on you, where you they pass. Hey bra di desa. Hey bra di body sir. They depend on you. You not give them a future. You not give them a reason for live. How you expect them for navigate? You they come, you tell the people they want him, but you wait in Pekin. They show another thing to the youths. How you expect the youths them for navigate? When you come, you as the president, you tell the people and say, in a suffer now, in a go enjoy next, but you wait in Pekin. They papi show millions. Millions. When the people, when you the rule, not get bread for it. How you expect the people to behave? When you the president, you are so arrogant, you do not want to communicate with you young people. How you expect the people to behave? Again, you as the president, that the people voted for, 51% of the people of Sierra Leone voted for you, including some APCNs. Yes, including some APCNs. You refer to them as terrorists. You refer to them as terrorists. So how you expect them for come to for being in the same platform with you when you don't already tell them say they're terrorists? How you expect for communicate with them? When it comes to the women, you could not communicate with the women. When it comes to the youth, you could not communicate with the youths. You know, you are the person who is causing all the problem. You and your ministers. Yeah. Even when it come out, your message is just like you could not force nobody. And again, I want to make it clear here. There will be another sit-down strike. Yes, there will be another sit-down strike until the government addresses the issues of the youth. We will not relent. And that's a demonstration that we're hearing about on the 21st. On that same day, we will ask our people to stay at home. Yes, we will ask our people to stay at home because we do not want them to die again. Yeah, we don't want them to die anymore. Then let's continue our conversation. Right. After the incident on Wednesday, there was a nationwide curfew. There was a nationwide curfew. What did we see after the curfew in the middle of night? The people are complaining about the hardship that they're suffering. Their bread and butter issue. how they'll be able to pay their children's school fee, how they'll be able to put food on the table. What did the government do? It went and created more hardship on those people. More hardship on those people. Now, those people have lost their livelihood. Is the government making progress, or is the government deteriorating progress? You asked the people to come out. The people came out. Yes, they were chanting, "Kick me out." Yes, they were chanting. That is to show you how disgruntled they are. Yes, they were chanting, "Kick me out. Bio must go." It tells you how disgruntled they are. If they were happy, they would not say, "Bio must go." When the women were doing their demonstration, they never said, "Bio must go." They said, "We want to talk to you. We want to have a conversation. We want to dialogue." But you refuse to dialogue with the women. So what happened? You are the one that is escalating all the situation. Because your government refuses to talk to the people. This is not about a political party. This is about the people of Sierra Leone. On Wednesday, I did not see any APC, any SLPP, any NC4C. I saw Sierra Leoneans. I saw Sierra Leonean civil servants being killed. I saw Sierra Leonean citizens being murdered. The amount of violence in that short period of time, the amount of violence within that short period of time, if I was Madabio or any of his advisors, will go back to the drawing table. What I saw with my eyes, our youths, so desperate, so angry, our youth, so desperate, so angry to have done what they did. The president and his team should go back to the drawing table. If you do not engage the women, I do not know the problem between what's her name, Sylvia Blyden and other women. But if it is possible to get a committee of first of all, Sylvia Blyden should not even be a party to it. We do have very, 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 very eloquent and open-minded female politicians in Sierra Leone. We should have a committee of women that need to organize themselves and be the force to talk for the youth or with the youths. Other than that, there will be no peace in that country. I'm telling you for free, there will be no peace till election. Our demand has to be met. We still need a dialogue. Now you are claiming you do not have a face for the movement. But fail not to realize there was a lady who had wanted to match with the other ladies that you arrested. Why not call those ladies? Why not call those ladies and talk to them? Call them to the drum board. They are our mothers. We have women in power, women in government. We have women in civil societies. If you call them, they will go and talk to the boys. They will go and talk to the youths. But if you think you bring an iron fist, we are going down the drain. And I want to assure you, people are no longer afraid. People are no longer afraid. Somebody has to die for somebody to tell the story. And one thing I can assure you, with the PPP, we are not relenting. Our people will have a better life. Come what may. So it is better for you to let us go to the drawing board now and find a way. This is not about political party. This is about the youths and the people of Sierra Leone. And the marginalization of one tribe to the other. Police brutality. Injustice in the judiciary system. Those were the reason for the war. And these are the same reasons that we are seeing today. When you belong to a certain tribe, you can kill and go scot-free. When you belong to another tribe, you are not free to do it. After the insurgency or whatsoever, what I saw, our people going back to that olden days, pointing people. What we saw, 24 people dead. At the end of the day, 84, 200 and something people have been killed. It's sad, but it's the fact. And now, you want to point fingers at the mayor, at Samura. Fail not to realize the president already addressed them as terrorists because they are not part of his party. And then you think you will bring peace into the country. It doesn't work like that. So what I'm saying here again before I close is I think the government has to go back to the drawing board. It has to go back to the drawing board. And you addressing your citizens as terrorists is not even helping. It's not. And I believed some of those that your people killed were SLPP members. Like how we saw. You disgracing your own party members. And like everybody knows, a gun does not know whether you're green or black. When a bullet is discharged, it doesn't want to know whether you're SLPP or APC. But for the sake of the people of Sierra Leone, we ask you, Mr. President, that you go back to the drawing board and talk to us, the people, for 3 years, 3 good years. Even when things are going out of hands, you do not talk to us. You don't. Instead, you allow your wife to come and abuse us. And the people are tired. They are tired. And that is why they acted the way they are. So till you go back to the drawing board, PPP, we still stand on what we stand on. My name is Daphne Maximilian Christian Pratt. I love you all and you have a wonderful day. I'm out.